I'll need my news team at my side. News team! Assemble! Hey, Ron. What's up? Oh. Hi. Didn't see you there.
We've been here literally the entire time you have.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Balls!
There's a group of YouTubers, commentary YouTubers, that talked about the VANOSS CREW drama and really benefited off of it, I would say. But along the way came a lot of different things. It was like bad stuff, good stuff, interesting stuff, got to meet some people, blah, 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 blah. And we were all connected and intertwined some way and somehow. And I always found myself to be a part of this group. I would get comments all the time of people saying, hey, TJV, I watch you and this person and that person. And these are the people I'm going to talk about today. First, Chilled Venom, ToyBountyHunter, mr.sen, Judgement, and then Flextango. I'm going to talk about like where they are now, how their channels are doing, and how just some random information, I guess. This is like a fun video that's not all about the VANOSS CREW and mini lad drama that I always talk about, but it is very interesting because I haven't talked about these guys really hardly at all on the channel. It's always been about drama and news to update you guys. And many of you guys might know who these people are, so this might be interesting for you guys to hear what I have to say about them. But anyways, let's get right into the video. We're gonna jump right into this, so if you didn't watch the intro, you're going into this really dry. So first, Chilled Venom. Now, with Chilled Venom, I don't know for sure, like, how I found out about him, but I think it's through Ohm. I think Chilled Venom was just making videos about Ohm, and I heard about it through that. Like, he mentioned it publicly somewhere or privately to me, I don't remember. But I think that's how I found out about Chilled Venom. I'm not for sure. I know he was making videos about Ohm, and that's what caught my eye. And Chilled Venom was really cool. He never, like, geeked out or fanboyed or whatever when I talked to him. He always seemed just chill, and that was pretty refreshing. I do remember that about him. And he did make a lot of videos. He did get a lot of views on the videos, got some subscribers for him, good. He's a good commentary channel, and I was always hoping he snowballed into talking about other stuff that I'm not as successful doing and I've tried many times, but all of his videos on his channel are gone, like privatized or unlisted or something. But he does have a community post he made 2 weeks ago saying, I am alive, but the channel's been dead, and it's hard to leave this channel when it's my first successful channel. That's some good information, though. I don't know if I should put it out of its misery or salvage it and rebrand for something that's actually fun. I'll probably decide at some point, lol. Chilled Venom is always cool because he has a really cool story in all this. So he was making videos about Ohm or whatever, and then like he started hanging out with like not me so much, but like definitely Sen and ToyBountyHunter later down the road. He was in my Discord. He had a Discord of his own. People were going between both of our Discords, the people that watch both me and Chilled Venom. But Chilled Venom had this time where he turned on me. It was when Velocity made a video about me, and that's when Chilled Venom really switched on me and had his own takes on me and started sharing his opinion about me. And me and him didn't get along for the longest time. It's not really that like we argued and fought and hated each other or anything. It's more I just didn't care about what he had to say about me, and I continued making my content, and he would continue to critique me. And then we did actually have, you know, some beef. I made a live stream about someone that he was friends with, and I believe my live stream at the time was completely just because this person I made a live stream about I did not like, and I want to vented what my feelings were about this person, and he really didn't like that. But I think over time, when we both just got a little bit older and maturity rose, we ended up being fine and getting along. And I think to this day, if he were ever to come back to commentary or he wanted to join a live stream and talk, I would definitely invite him. He's a pretty cool guy, and I don't have any bad feelings about him. But that is Chilled Venom, and that's my opinion about it. Let me know what you guys think about Chilled Venom down below. And would you like to see Chilled Venom? What would you like to see him do? Something fun, a new channel, or would you like to see him do commentary? I think he has a really good act for commentary. He could talk about issues and blow it from there. He has that it's hard to describe, but he does have that voice, that commentary voice when he does voiceover for his videos. So yeah, I definitely think that he should continue doing commentary. But if he wants to do something else that's more fun for him, I understand. Let me know what you guys think down below. Next is ToyBountyHunter. Now, ToyBountyHunter is not gone. He is still making videos. Well, not videos. He's more doing live streams, it looks like. And he did have like a couple month break or whatever, but he has came back 6 days ago to do a stream. 22,000 subscribers. Some of his videos have over 1,000 views just by looking at a couple of them. He doesn't post on his community page much, so I don't know any like update publicly. I could always message some of these people too. I'm just realizing that. But it's better just to have like a public, perspective and then share some insight about the person, I guess. ToyBountyHunter is really cool because he is also talking about the whole Omrecker and Delirious case, and I think he still is to this day, unless he's changed his mind, but he's still going to talk about their case and if more files come out. Right now, the Omrecker Delirious case is kind of like at a standstill for a little bit. Maybe something big's going to be coming here soon, and if it does, I expect him to be doing live streams or videos talking about it. It's more than likely going to be live streams, but his live streams are always informative. He does have his opinions where he might sway one way or the other, or sometimes just remain neutral. But again, you just gotta sort of catch that by watching him. ToyBountyHunter has always been respectful to me. He's always been cool, and he definitely would message me. We would message each other about information all the time. We would talk about things. I've never had any issue with ToyBountyHunter, even when times were heated for me or between me and someone else. He was always cool with me, and I always appreciated that. But yeah, that's ToyBountyHunter. Let me know if you guys watch ToyBountyHunter at all. I actually do cover his live stream sometimes, and he does sometimes cover my videos, so that's also another cool connection between us. Next is MrSen. I would argue out of all the people I'm talking about here, MrSen is the most, just to lay it out there realistically, if this question's ever asked, who is the most successful out of the people I'm reviewing today, the 5 people that I'm reviewing, not reviewing, but talking about, I should say. MrSen is the most successful out of all of them, I would say. He is still uploading kind of like on a constant, almost an everyday basis, it looks like, from his last few uploads. He has shorts, which is awesome, something that I don't think the other channels have. He does do live streams very frequently. He is in line and best set up to have his channel explode as a commentary channel, and I do think MrSen is good, just like Chilled Venom is, at the whole commentary scene. It'd be weird if I saw MrSen jump to gaming or vlogs. I definitely think commentary is his thing. It is actually entertaining to watch. And not only that, he has had some highlight moments on his channel. He's had Louis multiple times come over. He's hopped over to my channel on live streams before. And then actually, I think MrSen, myself, and Louis have all done a live stream on my channel before and on MrSen's channel before. MrSen was also really a part of Crow's Judgement, which I'm going to talk about here next. He was really part of Crows of Judgement, I would say. And I think him and Chilled Venom were kind of close as well. I've never had a problem with MrSen. I know MrSen has reviewed or critiqued me and viewed videos of people critiquing me, I guess, and MrSen definitely has had probably some jabs thrown my way, but I've never had a problem. Whenever I talk to him, he doesn't bring up any of the critiques, he doesn't bring up any problems, he's super chill and just wants to have a good time talking, and I definitely think MrSen is one of those people who, he doesn't want to deal with any of the conflict himself, but he has no problem talking about the conflict. No insult to MrSen, but anyways, moving on, I don't really have any insight with MrSen. I would say that, like, we've talked privately, again, about information, we've had live streams together, we've talked after live streams together about some stuff. We don't really talk about information as much as me and ToyBountyHunter does, and I feel like I've talked to Chilled Venom more often than MrSen. MrSen would probably be the second person I've talked to the least, and the other ones we'll get into here in a second. But yeah, what do you guys think of MrSen? Do you guys watch his channel at all? Have you ever heard of MrSen before? I imagine some of my audience have at least heard of him before. Of all of these guys, really, because again, a lot of them were talking about the same thing I was talking about a while ago. Moving on to Crows of Judgement. Now, okay, the thing about Crows of Judgement is that, like, this is, like, always kind of been a group channel, but there's one main guy, and his name's Crow, I would imagine. That's, like, what the name he goes by. Crow, though, so, the thing about Crow is that me and him have, like, I guess we did get along. Like, I remember I'd been invited to their channel, and it was such an honor because they were talking more about the Louis situation while I was talking about the Mini Lad and Ohm situation. And I didn't want to touch the Louis situation because I didn't understand much about it, and I was honored that they invited me on to talk about some stuff. And so I went on talking about some stuff. Everyone was super nice and super chill. And then I made a video about the Louis doc, which I admit, like, they weren't really good videos, but I was never really given the chance, I would say, and this is just a personal opinion. I don't mean to start fights with anyone. But Crow is definitely someone that I never really did get along with. I think over time, things got better between me and Crow, but not too much better. I felt like I was just never given the opportunity to fully explain any of my points, and when they were fully explained, like if I did get 1 or 2 points fully explained, I felt like it didn't matter that I was fully explaining my point. They already had the next question loaded up. They're like, oh, okay, interesting, and then moved on, and I'm like, wait, so did you have a problem with what you wanted me to answer or not? Like, did you have a problem with this one point that you brought up? Or, okay, we're just cycling through questions, and okay, never mind. And I always felt like the things that they did catch me on, like if I did stumble or if I did screw up on something, they would heavily focus on that. And when I say they, I don't know the name of everyone who bees on like the Crow of Judgement live streams, but Crow in particular, me and him just didn't like each other at one point at all. I never really talked crap about him. I probably did mention him a few times during the live stream, but I didn't want to talk crap or anything about him. And I don't think he did want to talk crap about me. It's just like when we get in a live stream together and we're debating about something, or we just have butting heads. It's like, that's just what it is. I've never really talked to Crow behind the scenes, and I don't think that will ever happen. Will I invite it if he wants to? Sure, I don't mind talking to him. I'm never against that, really. But he's the one I've had the most conflict with. Wow, they haven't uploaded in 10, 11 months. Almost a year they haven't uploaded. I was gonna say, like, they are successful because they did have a grind. They were, like, constantly live streaming and constantly uploading videos. They were really good at doing that for the longest time, so I just assumed they were still doing it. No, they haven't done it in a year. It's a little shocking to me. Well, I hope Crow one day does come back to doing YouTube. I do think he has a thing for commentary as well. I think, honestly, Crow might have, like, he would be the person I would think has the most experience with commentary and doing commentary. I think he's just been doing it longer, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I definitely think that he has a thing for commentary similar to Chilled Venom and MrSen. And I don't mean to leave out ToyBountyHunter. It's just, I don't know. You have a different feeling with everyone, and this is my just honest opinion about it. I'm not knocking ToyBountyHunter. He's a pretty cool guy, and I'm glad ToyBountyHunter is continuing to do live streams as well. But I definitely think Crow and Sen are up there for being like the top commentaries out of both of them. Chilled Venom's more of that underdog. Chilled Venom has to come out and prove himself. Let me know what you guys think about Crows of Judgement. And yeah. Anyways, moving on to the final person is Flextango. Arguably the most controversial person out of everyone, because the last VANOSS Crew update video he did was not received well, and a lot of like MrSen and Crow and Chilled Venom and ToyBountyHunter, they really didn't like the video as far as I know. I don't know if all of them didn't like it, and I don't know if all of them made videos, but I know a lot of them did make videos and a lot of them did not like the video that he made. It was a lot more siding with Ohm on certain points. I think that's fair to say. Not that like Flextango was supporting Ohm 100% or anything. I'm just saying that like it was a lot more siding with Ohm's points after Flextango had a conversation with Ohm. And understandably so, he has a right to listen to Ohm, and if he thinks that things are more true after talking about him, he has a right to share that opinion. But he also has a right to be criticized, and he was criticized by the other commentary channels. I even made my own video talking about the whole Flextango video, which is still up on my channel, but Flextango's videos are unlisted. He didn't get rid of them completely, but his channel is definitely a lot more focused on gaming than anything else. But you can still go see the whole playlist of him talking about the VANOSS Crew updates. A lot of the videos have me involved in them. He covered my situations with Ohm and my situations that I had talking about the drama. He covered my interview. He did a really good job on covering that. I always loved watching his videos, and I appreciated that he did back me up on the whole thing when Ohm was trying to sue me at one point. He was trying to go after me at one point, and I really appreciated that Flextango had my back there. Flextango, from the looks of it, he hasn't uploaded in about 2 months. He was kind of on a grind, it looks like, at the time. He hasn't uploaded in about 2 months, it looks like, and that's about it. So hopefully he's not done with YouTube either, and I know Flextango does gaming, but the amount of work he did put into those commentary videos, oh man, they were so good. I think his was the most entertaining to me, but I can spot talent with the other ones, like Sen and Crow and Chilled Venom. They really do have a talent. Even ToyBountyHunter, they really do have a talent for commentary. But Flextango's would be the most interesting to me. Like, his videos are the most interesting to me. Just my opinion, but I can point out that the others also have a great talent for it. I think Flextango, though, the way he sets it up, the research he does, he obviously does type a script up, or at least notes on what he's going to talk about, but it's all set up very well. And his background, the way he's pausing and looking at the camera and sharing his opinion between reading his script or his notes. It was all really good, and I enjoy watching the videos. I really hope Flextango does return to it. Maybe he will to finish off the whole VANOSS Crew update series he's been making, and maybe that will be it. He won't talk about any other drama, but I really do hope he does make more commentary. If not, I hope he has a good, successful gaming YouTube channel. I've had many conversations with him. He's wanted to talk about certain situations I was involved in, and I've reached out to him asking him for information when I made a video talking about his latest video that didn't get received well. And yeah, so Flextango's a cool dude. I think at one point he did make a comment or a reply to one of my comments saying that we should shoot something together, like we should make a video together, and me and Flextango never did make a video together. I hope one day we definitely can. I'd love to have an interview with him, really, and talk about his whole opinion on the VANOSS Crew situation. Let's take a deep dive and a deep conversation about all of it. I do think stuff like that would be very entertaining, but I don't know, maybe his way of doing things is just by a script and he doesn't want to do it live. I'd understand, but it'd be cool to make some sort of video with him someday. But regardless, let me know what you guys think down below about Flextango and about everybody else I talked about today. That's sort of the situation where they're at, and it seems like a lot of them either are taking breaks or not uploading as much. Sen obviously is still doing his grind, still doing his thing. ToyBountyHunter's coming back to live stream, but the other three of them kind of taking breaks or been gone for a while. And Chilled Venom obviously up in the air on what to do with his channel or if he should just make a new one. But let me know what you guys think down below of all of them. Would you continue to watch them? Try to be positive, because this was more of a positive video than anything else. Yes, I shared some insight here and there about some stuff, so there might be some people watching just for like the little insight stuff of what I shared. But yeah, it's kind of cool to be labeled as part of this group. I actually did not come up with the idea of this video. Somebody told me that like it would be cool one day of all of us to make a video together, like all of us commentary channels at the time. But I was always aware of them. I was always having conversations with them or having interactions or specific things like live streams or Discord calls with them. But it was definitely happening, regardless if you saw it publicly on my channel or publicly on their channel. It was happening, and we did have some conversations. I don't know if too many of these guys have had conversations with each other, but I definitely have had with them. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of my video. Did you like the video? Was it refreshing that I did not talk about VANOSS Crew Drama, but kind of like a side quest in the main story of me talking always about the drama all the time? This is like a side quest saying, hey, these are the channels that talk about the VANOSS Crew Drama or have at one point. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.